January 11th, 2020. Saturday. It's a little bit cold out here in Utah, but wherever you are finding this live, wherever you are in the world, I hope you are having a good Saturday. I usually post my IG lives on IGTV, but in the last 24 hours, I was like, how can I improve these lives? How can I make sure that it's making the impact that I'm hoping to have on everybody? And so, if you don't see it on IGTV, then you can log on to my YouTube. It's Overland Spot, Overland apostrophe S Spot, same as this IG, and you'll find the lives that aren't within the allotted time on IGTV. You'll find it on my YouTube channel. Yesterday, I really wanted to come up. Hi, brother. Yesterday, I wanted to come up and give you guys some motivation and give you guys a little outlook on my Friday, but I was so moody, so moody, and again, I've said it before in my other lives that that what is it? If I'm too negative, if I feel my vibe is too negative, I am not gonna come on here and spread that and have that vibe become your transferring my feelings of negativity onto you. So that's why I had to take a break yesterday. But I'm not gonna explain that every time I take a break. If you can't find a live on a particular day, go back onto YouTube or IGTV on Overland Spot. Um, Love you, brother. And so, brother, I don't know if this is you again, but I'm doing better than I was 24 hours ago. So, anyways, so as I was thinking, how can I improve this opportunity to talk to you guys on these lives? That's what's gonna happen. Is just log on to Overland Spot on YouTube, and you will find all of 2019's lives. And I want to say I started in 2018, but I've been doing lives on Facebook and Instagram, but mainly Facebook since 2008. And that was due to the passing of our brother Gual, because I didn't want to have one day pass where somebody felt alone or um, living below their potential and feeling unloved. Um, the reason I say that I was super moody yesterday going in today was I woke up, I went to sleep unsatisfied with where my life is. We're only 11 days into 2020, and I had swore to myself I was not gonna relive the past 10 years of feeling stuck, feeling unmotivated, feeling un just unloved, everything that is negative. I was determined that 2020 was not going to be the last 10 years. However, hard habits are hard to break, and but it's okay. And so this is why today's live is a little bit longer, is because I want to break it down to you the last 24 hours, last week of my week, that what I've learned. And this is what I've learned is that life sucks. Life sucks, people suck, but on the flip side, they only suck if you're focused on those people and those experiences and what's not satisfying you in your life right now. And I thank my sister Tyree, because I gave her a quick text and I was like, "Girl, you need to pray for me because I don't know what's going on. I'm super unmotivated, and I hope from this live you understand that it is okay to feel the feels, but also to express the feels when you've gone through it, and if you're going through it in real time. And I know that's contradictory to what I just said of like 5 minutes ago, that I didn't want to come on yesterday to spread negativity, but you know yourself. You know when you share anything, if you're sharing it from a place where you can help people, or if you're sharing it from a place because you want to be a victim. And so Ty said the prayer, and immediately after, I figured not all of my craziness was due to just me feeling crazy. It was because, and I'm not using this as an excuse, but it was because I started my period. TMI. But these are things that it's okay to share, because everybody needs to um, find outlets and people's stories that share what's real. And I know that our society is saturated with, oh, I'm real. No, I'm real. No, I'm real. But I feel like when you're watching people and when you're taking in anything off of the internet, you for yourself, your gut instinct is telling you who is and who isn't real. Um, and I would hope that any of my old lives never um, portray or paint a picture of um, inauthentic, it's not even a word. Anyways, but portray anything that wasn't my authentic self. And so yeah, so those are a few things that I was going through in the last 24 hours and in the last 5 days. 5 days. And I am so good. I'm telling you, the power of a shower, a long hot shower, the power of music, the power of laughter, the power of being vulnerable and asking people to pray for you makes a big difference. Because this day could have, I call my room, and you that have been following me, you know, I call my room the woman cave, or my cave. And I told my other sister, Caroline, I was like, girl, I don't, at today's state conference, I was like, I don't feel like going anywhere. I just want to stay in my cave. But I also knew if I had chosen that option, I would be more moody. I would be less motivated to probably even go to state conference. Because when we have state conference, it's not the regular 2 hour um, Sunday when you go to church. It's earlier than your start time, and also I feel like it's only an hour, or maybe it's 2 hours, 10 to 12. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, um, point is, fast forward, is that please, please, if you get anything from the lives, and I hope you continue to watch it, even if you don't watch it on IGTV or IG Live here, that you go back on the YouTubes. I am not making this for my health. I am selfishly making these videos because it helps me. It helps me. And it helps me reset my day. It helps me readjust my bad attitude. It helps me to feel like, I was telling my company, our company's chat, uh, that it helps me to walk away from a day feeling that I impacted a life, even if it's one life. I am not a numbers person. I don't care about numbers, but even if it's one life, and even if it's only my life and nobody else gets it, and nobody else cares about these live videos in this present moment, but maybe in a year or a few months, a couple days, 2 weeks, I will have felt that I fulfilled as much as I could in giving back to people than going about a day and doing nothing. I, uh, you'll always hear my pet peeves. And I have a lot of pet peeves. Um, but one of my pet peeves for myself is I can't breathe unless I've helped somebody. Um, but at the same time, as I'm getting older, I'm learning that I can't always be the giver. I have to allow other people to give back to me, even if it causes me to feel embarrassed or feel less than because I don't want to look like I'm financially unable to sustain myself, that I am physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally not able to fulfill whatever society thinks that I should be fulfilling as an adult. And I think when we allow ourselves, what I love, Carol, she's always like, Ova, give yourself grace. If we as adults don't allow ourselves to have that grace and opportunity to let other people serve us, all we're going to end up doing is stressing ourselves out unnecessarily. And also, we're just building up more pride because the thought of that we would ever need help would be devastating, and we're just, that's just too much pride for one person to live with, either for the first half of your life or the rest of your life. Pride is a killer, and that's coming from somebody that used to be super prideful. um, Used to feel like I had to have everything. As the oldest child, I had to know all the answers. As an advocate for my beliefs in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I would feel insecure and anxious if somebody would ask me a religious question, and I would like, I don't know, and if I didn't know where to find it. But I'm telling you, there's a superpower when you let go of your ego, stop lying to yourself, which is what I touched on yesterday. Um, Stop being a people pleaser and stop just trying to live up to other people's expectations. One of my favorite people, Leti, posted on Facebook, and he's like, "Don't give people the power to tell you who you are or who you can't be." Um, and that's where I'm at with my life, is that I'm past listening or taking into consideration people's opinion of me about who I can be, and now I'm just in a space of, okay, who do I need to be around to get to the goal of being the humanitarian that I've always wanted to being an impactful speaker to those who don't know how to change or don't know where to start in their journey of changing. Who do I need to be around? And I'm telling you, like, ever since my brother Gual passed away 11 years ago, 11, 12 years ago, um, I, I get mad at myself about the progress that I've made and not made. But at the same time, I think it was, who is it that said it? I was watching it today, but somebody said, or maybe it was DJ Junie, that whatever's supposed to happen will happen, but it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. We all have dreams. We all want to make something of our lives. At least we should. And should is a bad word. We don't like to use the word should because we don't like to telling people what they need to do for their lives. I mean, I used to be that person. Like, you should do this, you should do that. And I might slip here and there. Like I told you guys, bad habits are hard to break. But if we continually strive and we continually um, make lists of all of the habits we know we don't want to carry on for the next decade, then we're doing something. But if we're just sitting around complaining, crying to ourselves, crying to our best friends, crying to God, speaking in tones and auras of negativity, nothing gets better. So I hope your takeaway from today is one, I will follow Overland Spot's IG lives and reshare them. 2, if you don't follow it consistently, at least follow it when you're having the worst day. Because prayer that whenever you receive these messages, it brings you back. It flips that light switch in your head to refocus and rebrand yourself into being your best self. And then 3, that you just figure out what your dream is and go for it. Don't let people tell you who you can and who you can't be. And so I gotta take King Tui in the front. King Tui, by the way, is my baby brother, but he's my baby. And then head off to state conference. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will talk to you guys. I will talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. There's no more gonna be I'll talk to you tomorrow because I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. But I will talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. And I love you guys, and I hope you continue to replay these messages to help you snap out of your mood if it's negative. Okay? Be safe, Utah. Be safe. Be safe wherever you're at, but especially in Utah because it's snowing. Okay? Love you guys.